bitch, make it hot. You got me on fire. Love the way you got that attitude. Be something you not. She suck that dick, she keep it delicate. Dick gon' make you.
All right, chat, man. Let's check out this. Let's check out this situation with this OnlyFans model, Danae Davis. So I kind of got. I haven't did too much research into this, but I think it was a situation where a dude gave her herpes or something like that. But like I guess he did it on purpose. But DJ Academics and Aiden Ross have opened up their platform for this girl to come up there and tell her side of the story. So we finna check it out.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
Ack, what do you think, bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. So, and this is why I was calling you way earlier when I initially said I wanted to be a part of this. I felt like I knew what his angle was gonna be, and I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know.
Yo, I gotta do a Halloween setup. They both got fire Halloween setup. I gotta do a Halloween setup. I gotta set my room up.
If she thought about it, I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, yo, of course I gave it to her. If anything, he was gonna be like, yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else. I might be a victim. So again, you know,
she laughing. He just called her. Did he just call her a bitch and she laughed?
And this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was gonna spin the.
Oh my God! Look at the comments. This nigga said, this nigga said coochie bubba, but that's not funny, bro. That's not funny at all, dog. That's not funny at all.
Public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, you know, everybody.
This video hour long, so I'm gonna really try to let it run.
Got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here. So
correct. HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this has helped me with my situation. So I just want to express admiration. I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models.
Am I the only one who thought like when I was a kid growing up, like I only thought girls did like adult films, because they couldn't get a man. You know, cause they was too ugly to get a man. I didn't know that sluts could be sexy. I didn't know sluts could look good. You know what I'm saying? I thought if you look good, there's no way you could be a slut. Hey, boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong.
But you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
Nothing else.
100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides, and you know.
Is he gonna have her? Is he gonna have the other dude up here too?
You being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I literally can't express my gratitude enough. You guys, like, yeah.
So talk us.
Yo, if this is true, man, that's sad, bro. If this is a true story, bro, that's sad. I had a homegirl who was like, who had got what she's saying is right. Cause I do got a homegirl where she was a victim of this. Like, the dude knew he had herpes. I mean, granted, she shouldn't yes, she shouldn't have been messing with this dude, especially with the background she come from. Like, she was a cheerleader in high school, nigga, great parents, nigga, lovely home, and she ended up linking up with somebody that she shouldn't have been with, and unfortunately, this nigga gave her something that she would never be able to get rid of. So this is, bro, this is a sad situation, bro. It's a very sad situation. Like, dudes out here really taking advantage of women, and just because a woman is a OF model, don't mean she don't deserve sympathy. Just because she's an OF model don't mean she don't deserve sympathy. At the end of the day, we all humans, no matter what, you know, what we do in our personal lives or what we do for our occupation. We are all humans, and all our lives are equally as valuable. So we shouldn't look at this girl any less than we would look at our little sister. This is an unfortunate situation.
Hold on. Talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know, because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out, and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Deshae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show. And there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae?
What Deshae got to do with this? So
me and Deshae did have sex, protected, while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV-2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date.
Hold on. So what does that mean? No way.
Show. And there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae? So me and Deshae did have sex, protected, while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV-2
November
February
2023.
10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March.
Hey, Deshae, you dodged a bullet. Hey, but she did say it was protected, though.
I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you. Right?
Yeah.
The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
I don't think you could say the H word, but so if you got genital H, if you give somebody head, can you still get H?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
Only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
Hey man, so again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education.
Deshae, you done dodged
that's kinda
a
has to
bullet,
be
dog.
Given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February.
Deshae dodged a bullet, dog. Boy, if I was Deshae, I'll be on my knees praying to God right now. I'll be on bending knees, boy. I'm telling you, head bald and all. Like, calling my mama telling me, hey, Mom, I'm going to church with you Sunday. I need to get rebaptized. Because, boy, you done dodged a bullet. You talking about potentially career ending.
How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted? From my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay.
Facts.
So with collaborating with Gucci, Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine,
What's the
whenever I was in
lesion?
high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time.
Hold on? What's lesions? I'm sorry. I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up. I'm gonna be honest. I never personally went through a situation like this, so I don't know all the terminology. Oh, it's blisters. Fluid-filled blisters that can appear on the skin, anywhere on the body, but are most common on the tongue, lips, gums, or genitals. I don't even want to look at the images. I was finna click images. Nah, we're just gonna leave it at the description. Oh man.
That I ever.
So she's saying she seen it. These niggas had blisters on his genitals.
Experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci. Like, respectfully, you know that you lie. You have went over, ran yourself in circles on the stream all night. I need.
Could we go through that?
Yo, my homegirl, she said this. It's crazy. My homegirl said the same thing. Like, she said that when she like her friend had seen her she said her friend seen her blisters, and then the girl had told her friend, she said, yeah, like when we have sex, like it really hurts, like it hurts really bad, like she can feel the I guess the lesions or the blisters, she could feel it popping. Oh my goodness, bro, that is so terrible, bro. That is so disgusting.
Portion, because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th
Did
when
you
we
notice
were laying in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was, this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? You know, because you know you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things, you know? I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black.
Why her hand look like that? What's on her hand? Is this a symptom of are these symptoms of the HSV?
Outfit. You could see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements. I have to.
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Aiden got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes,
How many days?
I filmed with Gucci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him, and I agreed. Okay. I packed up my bag.
Damn, like, you don't know this dude from a can. I mean, we're not here to judge her profession. We are not here to judge her profession. Let's just focus. Let's focus on the situation.
I packed up my Airbnb and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets.
But my thing is, like, how you an OF model and like you're not doing your due diligence though. And I get it, she had a crush on him, but how you just automatically assume that you know this person clean, like, especially you don't know him from a can of paint. Like how you just automatically assume that this person is good.
3 actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
Mm-hmm. And it was in Houston that you said, "Hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now is
Aiden eating is this nigga eating a plate of eggs? What the hell? This nigga eating a plate of eggs. What is he dipping it in? Barbecue sauce? This nigga Aiden Ross eating a plate of fucking eggs. What the hell? Bro.
That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly.
Nigga did it so casually, dog.
I literally, whenever I was laying there,
nigga did it so casually.
I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore. Oh. So I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden.
Bruh. Yo, I think a lot of niggas like when you caught up, they need to adopt that Future line. Before I tell a lie, I won't tell her nothing. Bro, if you caught, nigga, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Cause nigga, that's one of the dumbest lies I ever heard, bro. Nigga, when you nick yourself shaving, bro, it's not no blisters. You don't have blisters. You don't have lesions.
I completely believe you.
And they're not moving. She said they moved. She said they won't in the same placement from one time to the next.
Whenever you say that you get hair on your dick, I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's real.
That's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
Nah, you was hoping that's what it was. It ain't that you thought that. If you wouldn't have asked the question if you wasn't concerned. She wouldn't have asked the question if she wasn't concerned. So when he fed you that lie, you was hoping that was the case. But you knew what it was. That's why you asked.
Biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait.
She was there, and
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
he had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it. Okay. Even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the videos. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, oh my gosh. What the fuck?
Who is Bianca Blue?
Yeah, that looks like herpes.
Let me look her up. She got it too? Does Bianca Blue got it too? What the oh no, I don't think that's her. This girl's a bodybuilder. Who's this? Bianca Blue. Oh. I think I've seen her before.
That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let.
It's a sensitive situation.
She was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you. I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already? Because we all know how the virus presents itself. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there is, and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, Danae wants to shoot with me, I'm having an outbreak, I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks.
But facts, like I thought like when you got H, you can only give it to somebody, like it's only contagious when you having your outbreak, and you don't have outbreaks all the time. So it's more like a periodic thing. It ain't just you got it and you're contagious 24/7. Like you can still be married and have kids with somebody who got H. The girl that I was talking about, that's my homegirl. She got, I think she on her second kid. And she, you know what I'm saying? She got her man still. So
I feel like you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's the question: why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too. because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh, yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it.
So
It was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is. You're not. By the way, I want to let you know it's very. I'm gonna let you speak on what you want to speak on. Actually, no. Matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, at Touch Money V, he does not have herpes either. He called me and
Touch Money, dodged a bullet. Dodged a bullet.
he was like, I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, because that is her story and what she wants to tell. But there were rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to HSV2. And at that time, it was to the point where it was like, I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me, it would destroy me. And if I'm being honest, it has happened. And there are people that they know that it was him. But as far as
So she felt responsible for the victims. She felt responsible for not saying nothing. She felt responsible for the girls that he were giving it to. You know what? And that takes courage. That takes courage, because I say it all the time. We live in a day and age where people don't like taking accountability, people don't like taking responsibility, and people don't like taking ownership. And so for her to, risk her own money, her own career, her own bread, her own life, for other women, you got to give her credit, man. You gotta give her credit, dog. You gotta give her credit, man. That takes courage. Shout out to Danae for that. She looking out for her. She looking out for other women.
They're not willing to jeopardize their reputation. They're not willing to change their career right now. They don't want the hate that's going on, because I'm sure everybody is watching what's going on, how people are talking about me and my situation. These girls don't want to be publicly humiliated. There are other women that are too afraid to speak up. And eventually, after this live stream, I have a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say. But that's basically why I came out here.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that have associated themselves with Gucci, that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know so far?
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly, no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him, and tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick, just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in, because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But
Wow.
if you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. Um, but I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then
I
and then sorry, and then what was the date that you tested positive for
What's
it?
the difference?
I can't.
I wonder what the difference is between 1 and 2. What's the difference?
Tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
It's not working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
She got
Sure.
a hickey on her neck.
This is being crazy. But
Someone said, "Can you ask about
She's still chowing down. Y'all see that? Is she still chowing down?
the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry. For some reason.
Mel.
Is
He talking about the
Melt is that
Is he talking about
Would you have done
the
something
streamer?
differently
Is he
than
talking about Mel the
President
streamer?
Biden? There is not a thing that comes to mind.
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
okay?
It's not working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know why this is being crazy. But
Someone said, "Can you ask about the Melt situation?" Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry. For some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why.
Who is that, and what's going on with that?
I wanted to, you and
Hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1
Before we see it. Yep.
view.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative
Got it.
for both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than one of these industry standard? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
my thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's
Hey,
lied to
can't
the
you
face,
hold on?
so I don't.
Can't he go to jail for this? Like, am I tripping? Or can't you if you have contracted a sexually transmitted disease and you know you have it and you're having sex with people and you're not telling them what you got, can't you go to jail for that? Can't you be charged and convicted for that? Y'all let me know.
Don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I it from
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that, to that matter? Are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
Right.
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, like, how do you and I know this is a very sensitive situation, but how do you sell something like that? Because as a guy, as a former adult film watcher, if I know a girl done contracted something, it's hard for me to look at her content and be aroused. Is it just me? I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Like, if I know that this girl got lesions on her genitals, I'm sorry. I can't. Because that's the only thing I'm going to be thinking about. How in the world do you get aroused? I can't even get aroused by that.
Because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or did you not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him, that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?" And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware.
How do you, bro? Niggas don't care, bro. Niggas don't care, dog. Niggas don't care, and that's the problem. And that's probably why this Gucci dude, that's probably how he ended up getting in the first place. Cause it's like, bro, niggas are so headstrong for coochie nowadays. Bro, nothing else matters, bro. Nothing else matters. They don't care. Niggas will stick they dick in a gasoline hole. I don't know who said that, but it's so true, dog. Niggas do not care no more. They'll do any and whatever to chow down. And it's like, bruh, I'm glad I've always had some form of sexual discipline. I've always had some form of sexual discipline. I've never just went buck wild when it came to women and having sex. Because I remember this one time, and this was when I first started having sex. Number one, I didn't lose my V until I was 18 years old. That's number one. But I remember when I first started to explore sexually, a lot of my teammates had contracted a lot of sexually transmitted disease. None of them had none of them had nothing to this degree, but they was dealing with like chlamydia and stuff like that. And I had to take them to the hospital so that they can get checked out. And I remember a doctor had came out and she wanted to talk to my teammates, and she just started revealing how this stuff is serious and how people come in the hospital and find out they only have like 2-3 months to live. Like that, and it's a real thing, and like they be having to break news to their parents, and it'd be a real traumatic moment for some individuals. And ever since she had told me that, in the back of my head, honestly, I had put a pause on sex for a little minute when I'm back in college. I had put a pause on it because I ain't even gonna lie. Once I started, I had started building a little bit momentum, and so that moment happened. And I was like, nah, man. Nah, because I ain't trying to be with one of these bras and then come in here and got to do all this medical work and shots and pills. No. Let me take control of this. let me gain control of this. And ever since then, Drew has been practicing safe sex. Honestly. And so, man, y'all boys, y'all make sure y'all taking care of yourself.
I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding?
I'm not even risking that 10. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even risking that 10. I'm gonna be honest. Damn that. I ain't risking it.
The Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay. Literally, he literally ate my ass in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collabed with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my ass. I have the girl that
who is Mel?
You guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator.
Hold
on.
on.
Said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So basically, I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself, or do you want to say anything? They can hear you. Just a warning.
They don't know who I am, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna. They only know your abbreviation, AAY.
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it. So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video. Take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of porn site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to da-da-da. He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. So he was just like, oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down. He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this shit that you're talking about. Like, block my number. So I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant, and they've taken my blood. They've taken all my urine samples. They did anal swabs. They did vaginal swabs. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
Wow.
What that mean for the baby, though?
Everything.
Hey, Danae, you said something on Twitter, so I want to ask how you rationalize it, right? Because Gucci says she might be a victim, she's not my victim. That's his statement. What you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that you said it was your fault, and I think some people might be having a hard time rationalizing what that means. If you're a victim, how could it be your fault, right? So how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in.
Guys, yo, I like her. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, I like her. Bro, you don't hear a lot of women talking like this. She says she a victim, but it's my fault that I'm a victim. And that can be true because it's an unfortunate situation. She did get taken advantage of at the end of the day, but she still is able to identify her flaws. She still is able to identify where she could have made some changes and where she went wrong. Man, shout out to her, bro. I like her, bro.
Whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest
most
problem.
people listen. Most people don't take accountability. Most people don't take accountability for their actions. And she's a real life victim. And at the end of the day, she still saying that, this is still on me at the end of the day.
I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby porn star what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner and he was making romantic gestures. So
Did you get his name tatted? I seen a video. Like,
I did. It's covered now.
wait,
But
were you guys that much involved that you got his name?
Oh, that's what. That's a tattoo.
Tatted though? Because how old are you? How old are you?
I was
19.
19 at the time. I'm 20 now.
Okay.
I turned.
She only 20 years
in March.
Oh my gosh, she's only 20 years old, bro. That's that man.
So if you tatted his name,
herpes.
if you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were like.
Y'all were in a
first,
poly or something.
he was
That's what I
a
see.
Very sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like, "Whoa,
Wow.
what the fuck?"
Was the dick that good?
She was
Like,
obsessed
I know-
with
I know,
him.
obviously
She already liked him.
Sour grapes at this point, but still.
It was just big.
Bro,
I'm
Ak, hold on, Ak, you're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No, because I gotta ask her why would she get his name tatted 4 days into meeting him?
Because she liked them. They liked each other a lot.
It wasn't even just that.
Aiden, that's
it
not
was
normal.
also
That's
content.
not normal. That's not normal.
It's not normal, but
Nah, it is. If she was already a fan of this dude, like she already was obsessed with him. So I can see why she did that. Like if a girl is already obsessed with a dude, and she already a fan of somebody, and now she get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Once she done met this, she already drunk in love.
I'm not in a normal predicament. It was also content. He was telling me that he was going to be my content partner. He was telling me that we were going to keep consistently making content. This meeting was not, oh yeah, let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston was because he was going to become one of my he was going to be my romantic partner. This was not just a collaboration. And so I got it even right here. The placement is kind of fucking ironic because while we're doing content, they're going to see, oh yeah, this is his.
Hold on.
Let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston was because he was going to become one of my he was going to be my romantic partner. This was not just a collaboration. And so I got it even right here. The placement is kind of fucking ironic because while we're doing content, they're going to see, oh yeah, this is his.
Hey,
Bro,
I get
yes.
it. Ak, basically, while she's sucking dick, it's gonna be like right here.
Calm down. Hold on. Wait, all right, hold on. Wait. So again, I'm gonna ask a few advocate questions just because in situations like this, you'll have people thinking like this, right? So someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out, and now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it. And you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys having sex. He's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19 and probably ignored safeguards because of the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true.
Okay.
I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking that I just said it was because I was mad, me and him stopped talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not only because of my health situation, but it was also this man did not make me feel safe.
What does that mean?
So
if you could explain, sorry.
So it has been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
Sorry, has he hit you or pushed you or shoved you or anything like that?
He has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my friend in the middle of the debate, or the altercation, even though I was frozen. He was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad. Stuff happened that night that I don't necessarily want to get into because I would be bringing another person that does not need to be named in the situation. But my friend heard him threatening my life.
And I have a
Even
question for you. Sorry, Danae. Someone asked me to ask you about. There's a threesome that you guys had. Who is the other person involved in that threesome?
Respectfully, I don't want to talk about it because the girl no longer does content and the girl does not need to be addressed. I mean, me and her did have an altercation, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at is that tensions were high that night.
Got you.
You beat her ass.
Could
I watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which, again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up bitches. They said that's what they said about you. And matter of fact, you kind of, I want to shout out the YouTuber Sean something. I don't know if that was an old or new thing, but they said you were known nice and sweet here, but like maybe you're aggressive as well.
Nah, this story is wild, bro. Like, nigga.
I can definitely say that I have developed a name for myself for being able to fight, yes, but I only get in altercations, physical altercations, whenever I feel like I am unsafe.
Okay.
Whenever somebody threatens me, I could take it there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor, I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, his roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle.
Jealousy? Or
and
no?
Just went off. I don't really want to talk about this situation.
Okay. Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene, he convinces you to come to Houston, you go to Houston with him pretty much the next day, do a couple more scenes, 4 days later you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys may have not been messing around for more than like 30 days. It feels like this was like maybe a 2-week thing, right? Am I tripping?
Oh, that's not the case. No, it was about a month.
Okay.
What's it called? So basically, we officially stopped talking March 22nd, the day before my birthday. I started getting nightmares and I started feeling really uneasy about this man. I like to say that I'm very spiritual. So if something puts me off and turns me off, I'm kind of off. So me and him were kind of like going back and forth, not really talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him basically after I found out, was never contact me again.
Okay.
On March 22nd.
And then hold on, what did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. What'd you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Well, I said you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
hold on. Gucci third leg means what? Wait, hold on.
What?
Wait, hold on. What?
Nigga, what?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian man that told me that that's not what it meant, but it does still have relation to God. But basically I said like, oh, my collab, the only other man I had sex with Raw too is calling me. That's what he told me.
Wait.
Something.
Wait.
What'd you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Well, I said you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
hold on.
Yeah, what? First of all, dog, you do adult film. God ain't got nothing. God name shouldn't be nothing. God ain't got nothing to do with that, sir. God ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know what this dude. Who is this dude? Shorty done had sex with a demon.
Gucci
It
third
just-
leg means what? Wait, hold on. What?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian
fell
man
for
that
that?
told me that
God
that's
is
not what it
worthy
meant,
to
but
be
it does still have relation to God. But basically I said like, oh, my collab, the only other man I had sex with raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes.
Not the only other man, well, collab that I had sex with raw. Ivy, can you turn off the live stream in the background, please?
Hey, you still on? Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on stream. You're actually they're all listening to you right now. You want to say something?
Wait. Because people telling me, people call and telling me that you saying something about me on stream. Like, worry.
I'm saying that you don't have herpes. I'm clearing your name, love.
Somebody said something about a white girl. What is that?
Okay, so you remember whenever we were on FaceTime that day and you told me that you told me that you heard that a white girl was going around saying that he gave her herpes?
Oh, okay. That gets scared because whoa, I never like did anything else. But like I didn't even. Yeah, more of the story. The girl was like, yeah, he gave it to her spring break in Miami. But my homeboy, he tripping. He said some other shit. He said,
Okay,
oh, the white bitch with herpes. So I was like, but he said you telling the live stream that. So I'm like, whoa, wait.
Yeah,
Bro,
well,
get off the phone,
well,
bro.
thanks for
Who is
helping me out,
this?
love.
Okay. But yeah, handle that.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna ask another. Again, you know, I know you also probably have the OnlyFans community who are probably tuned in for this. So I don't want them to think that I'm like, you know, trying to ask questions to fuck you up. But I want to ask questions that that you're not gonna see responses to this on Twitter. That you can just address it here. Some people are gonna be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to the cops? Like, because obviously, if you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it, and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right?
Right.
You
That's
mentioned
what I
other
thought.
people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this be a civil case. I don't want his money. I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a sex offender. I want this man in jail. What he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he's done definitely to me, deserves to be in jail. And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again. It's like this case with the guy that got prosecuted and murdered for a murder he didn't even commit. I know that there was a large risk that I didn't have enough. All I had was the videos of his outbreaks. All I had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win. But
Did you talk to the police though, or at least try to contact them?
No.
All right, man. That's enough. Hey, that's enough gossip for me today. But hey, man, I hope this girl, she really, you know what I'm saying? If this guy really did use and abuse her and he's out here doing this to other women, man, I hope she really, her and her lawyers put a good case together and really convict this guy and get him registered. Unfortunate situation. But yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all boys stay safe out here.
Got a house on the hill, I don't back out. Ain't showing no love, no, not in this season. I'm waiting to bring all my racks out. Now who keeping all of my niggas? Been waiting to shoot up the burner. Caught in my fields, I need some more soul. She loving the pill, her body get warmer. Gotta let her ride on top.